Hi and welcome to Scorevers. This used to be my gaming channel, but sadly I didn't post anything in almost 2 years, and I never made a video explaining why. After what was supposed to be a short break, well, life happened and I didn't have the time anymore. I'm planning to start posting again, just not as often as before and not on a schedule. I'll post whenever I feel like it. After a few months of dwelling on things, I finally decided I like to do commentary content instead of gaming content, but I'll still use gaming clips in the background. Why did I decide to do this? Well, because I have a lot of shit to talk about. So let's start with the first thing that triggered me so hard that I had to come back and talk about it. Jensen Huang, CEO of Nvidia, argues that we should stop saying kids should learn to code. He argues the rise of AI means we can replace programming languages with human language prompts, thus enabling everyone to be a programmer. AI will kill coding. I'm sorry to say this, but I think the CEO of Nvidia is an evil man. Do you know why he doesn't want you to learn programming? It's not because he wants it to be easier for everyone to be a programmer in the future by speaking the human language to AIs. It's because he wants even more power over customers. They want to train their own people to be the only ones who know programming, and thus controlling the world through AIs. Look at Google's Gemini AI. It obviously has an agenda. It changes history. You can check it out for yourself, even though they fixed some of it now, that people figured out what they were trying to do. I asked Gemini for photos of Vikings. It showed me black and Asian Vikings. Have you ever heard of a black or Asian Viking? Of course not. It's only one of the many examples of the insane level of race washing it's trying to push. The people who build it claim it's all to be inclusive. Yeah, sure, history is not about inclusivity or rewriting events to fit our fairy tale preferences. History is about the truths and real events of the past. The Gemini AI doesn't directly get the information that you send, by the way. The text is intercepted by the inclusivity filters and who knows what other filters. These filters attach to your text and modify your request. What does that mean? You get the answers that they want you to get, not the actual information that you request if that information goes against their agenda. That's why the media and big companies keep pushing this hype about AIs, because they want to manipulate and control the information you get, and with that ultimately control you. Why think for yourself when you can ask our AI what to think? On top of that, companies will require fewer employees, thus impacting the economy on a scale never seen before. Who controls the AIs ultimately controls money and through that controls the world. Imagine if nobody learns programming anymore. Nobody could even understand the code to prove that they are manipulating us, because even if we could see the code they wrote, which we won't, their people will be the only ones that could understand it. They want to have full control of information. Also, how do you think they build the current AIs and will build more AIs in the future? Through writing the actual code, not through nicely talking to the computers or whatever they want us to do in the future. And if the only people who know how to write code are the people they control, nobody can even compete with them. And again, they gain full control over everything. The people who know how to code and the people who understand how a program actually works are going to become the most important and well paid people on the planet. If you want to learn programming, go learn before it's too late and stop listening to this crap. They want to do the same thing that they did with schools. There are two types of schools. You have the elite schools, that only the rich can attend. Elite schools, besides updated and better structured information, teach people how to survive, how to succeed in life. They teach their kids to be independent thinkers, to question everything and to think for themselves. And then you have the community schools, the schools made for the mass population, made for you, the average Joe. The free schools end up not being all that free. You get manipulated into being nice and obedient little ant workers. Community school doesn't teach you to think for yourself. It teaches you exactly what to think, and if you get the answers wrong, you fail. Why? Because they want you to listen to your superiors no matter what, even if they're completely wrong. It fills your head up to the brim with so much irrelevant stuff exactly to get you used to wasting your time and life away and think it's okay, that your time is somehow not valuable. Also teaches you the history that people in power intended us to know, all ever changing lies. It's all meant to control you through their narrative and in the end decide your reality. Maybe you think I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I'm not. Everything I said is unfortunately just the sad truth of our current reality. We live in an evil and corrupt world. If you think the CEO of a company actually cares about you, or that somehow he would give you any kind of good advice, all while he has nothing to gain, I don't know if you can be saved, it might be too late. As a conclusion, I say that coding is far from dead, but if you want a job as a programmer, you have to be really good. Just being average is not going to cut it anymore. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Leave a like if this video helped you in any way. Tell me about how crazy I am in the comments, or maybe, who knows, you decided to take the red pill and ended up agreeing with me. Share the video with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you around. Peace.